Hey darlings, this is Jutta here with our weekly blog video. And today I would like to tell you a story and that story brought me a big aha recently, so I would like to pass it on to you. Since we moved to Berlin and since we got a little dog, I have to take walks every day. I have to take many walks every day. And nearly every time I go for a walk, I see these cardboard boxes that people put out into the street with things they don't want anymore. There's stuff that's still good, but they don't like it anymore, so they put it out for others to take with. And we live in a really nice area, so the things in there are normally really nice too, especially the clothes. So nearly every day I come home for my walk with new clothes. And then I take these clothes and I stuff them into my cupboard. My cupboard, first of all, is quite small. Secondly, Eva takes up a lot of space. And thirdly, I already have quite a few clothes. So it's really full. And I stuff the new stuff in. And then every morning when I get dressed, I pull it all out and I look for the things I always wear, which are then normally at the bottom and they're crumpled up and they're in the back. And I take them out and I put them on and I stuff the new things back in. And I did that for quite a while without actually even realizing I'm doing this. I did not realize that I just grab new things every day. I don't appreciate them. I don't integrate them into my life. I just want to have them. And they make my life a lot more complicated. Because now my old clothes, the normal clothes I wear, they are crumpled. No, they get dirty. I can't find them. I have extra work pulling it out and pushing it back. So it really didn't make my life any better. And once I realized that, I realized I'm doing the same thing with my brain. And with me, it's particularly about business building. So what I do, I consume business building stuff. I watch that free webinar and I go for this coaching call and I read through this report and I consume and take it in, but I do not analyze it. I don't use it. I just have it sitting there clocking up my brain, just like the clothes clock up my cupboard. And I guess it is the same for you too on some level. It might not be business building webinars, but it might be scrolling through Facebook. Now, consuming random things, random people put out, and you scroll through there and you spend hours there and you just take that stuff in. You're reacting to these things. Or it might be that you watch a series that doesn't actually make you feel good, no? But maybe it kind of has you hooked. You want to know what keeps on happening there. So you keep watching it despite feeling bad or exhausted or kind of feeling the world's a bad place every time after you have watched this. Or maybe for you it's a friend, no? That friend you have that every time you see her, she complains and she whines and she complains and she pulls you down. And you feel so exhausted when you leave her, and you still keep seeing her. So seeing that it's spring, as you can see here, it's a really good time, and it's the new moon too on top of it today. So it's a really good time to let go. Let go of all these things that clutter up your life, that clutter up your brain, and that do not bring you joy, but that make your life either more complicated or more blah. Because the more stuff you have, the denser you feel, and the more you will feel overwhelmed, and you will feel maybe depressed, or you feel like you're pulling that big weight along, which you are. Now you're pulling all these useless things along with you all the time. So let's release them. And for me, the best way to let go of it is to look at, does it bring me joy? That goes for the clothes. Now I put them on, I look at it and I feel, does it really bring me joy? If it does, it belongs to me. It is of one vibration. If it doesn't, I put it in a cardboard box and I put it out in the street for somebody else to hopefully enjoy. And you can do the same thing with things you consume. Now, if you watch the news, for example, despite all the seemingly logical reasons why you think you have to be informed, if you watch the news and it doesn't bring you joy, stop doing it. If you meet that friend and it doesn't bring you joy, stop doing it. If you kind of force yourself with me with the business building stuff. Nowadays, if I start watching a webinar and I realize, oh no, it doesn't bring me joy, I stop watching, even so I might think it's something I need to know. And I now realize I don't need to know it. If it doesn't bring me joy, it's not on my frequency, it's not meant for me. Okay, that's the easiest way I know how to of sorting things according to if they belong to you or not. Okay, then have fun doing this and have a beautiful week, and I speak to you again soon. Bye.